out of here, tie game, we'll just start all over.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 5-5. Mike 5-5. Here we go. Here we go. 21. 55.
From the 27, Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game.
Hey, Charlie.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
No chance. Set hunt. 41's coming. 41's a Mike. Not here. Set hunt.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here we go. 180. 11. You got time.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
13.
Garoppolo now. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence or maybe he starts a new streak now because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell, when he's in Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
65. Hey, high 7.
No.
2.
Rush in.
2.
Rush in.
Now Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, exit. Go ahead.
Play action, Garoppolo. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Markevius Mingo able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 75 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 27, Garoppolo, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
12, 11. Go ahead.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Switch.
21. Lock. Hey, alert. Go.
To throw is Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here we go. 41's the mic.
Now Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 21.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On second down, it's Coleman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Looking to throw. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
Hey, Delta.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Markevius Mingo bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And now the Texans want to call another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, wahoo! Black!
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off.